My name is Rachel Everhart, and this is my 8th year here at Tipp City High School as a school counselor.
My name is Dawn Scott. I'm the Director of Curriculum and Instruction, and I'm in my 2nd year at Tipp City Exempted Village Schools. That's our official name.
That is good, because I keep writing just Tipp City and then everyone gets confused.
Yep.
Okay.
That's great. So how long have you had SchooLinks?
We are in our very first year. We adopted the program last summer. So I think July was our official kickoff. We started having meetings in the spring of 22, and then officially kicked off in July and August, and have been working on different phases of implementation since then.
And what made you look for a new platform?
We wanted something to track graduation seals. And Naviance said they weren't going to do it. So Dawn Scott told us counselors about SchooLinks, and she introduced us to that. And so the first time we watched a video or something, and I was sold right away. I said, yep.
Word was starting to be in kind of the network with many curriculum directors and assessment coordinators. So I heard about the program from one of my former colleagues, Jessica Mamias, who works at New Albany Plain Local Schools, who brought in the program. And my former district also had Naviance, so I knew she had done the comparison with that program. And she sold me, and I went to the school counselors, and they also liked the interface, really from our first demo, which was last spring.
So for the people who are probably going to watch this who aren't in Ohio, what's the Ohio grad plan and what are the seals?
So the Ohio graduation plan, you have to have a graduation plan for every single one of your students and how they're going to meet graduation requirements. The seals are part of graduation. There's 12 seals that a student can possibly earn. You have to earn at least 2 of them for graduation. And one of those seals you can earn is like the biology seal, for example, the science seal. And that is correlated with test scores on our state test. And so SchooLinks can pull the test scores from PowerSchool, and it can automatically tell if a student has earned that seal or not. So that helps us track graduation seals, because we have 200 kids per class, and most of our kids, even though they only have to earn 2 seals, they're averaging 5 to 7 seals. And the state of Ohio wants to know every single seal a student earns. So that is a lot of seals to track. So when Dawn Scott introduced SchooLinks and we learned that this program can help the counselors track seals, it sold us right away. And it's been working great. I mean, it's been a lot of work on the back end, but the hard work, Becca's been great. She's really helped us. The customer service is fantastic. She's helped us out a lot. And now that we've smoothed things out with her in the engineering department, it's working fabulously. So,
and I would say we're nearing the end of into our final phase, which is the course planner. So one of the things Rachel and I have been working on is entering all of our courses, which this is for any district who purchases SchooLinks. You enter in your courses and the students can use those to schedule if they want to actually schedule through SchooLinks, or just to create their 4-year plan. So once again, in Ohio, our counselors are required to track, monitor, and meet with students about their 4-year plans. And SchooLinks also provides that system where we can monitor those plans. The students can put in all of their courses they want to take. Counselors can even note in the meeting planner when they met with students as well. So it's meeting that need too.
Yeah, and it's nice because SchooLinks has a parent portal, and so parents can log in and see their students' graduation plan, like what courses they plan on taking, all 4 years of high school, what seals they plan on earning, and I don't know if they can see our notes or not.
No.
But so we can see our notes. The parents can't. Yeah. But they can view their graduation plan, which is great because we have to share them with the parents. So.
And what's been the feedback so far from students and parents and your staff?
So the staff seems to really like it because they get on and they share their letters of recommendation. I know that's probably a different topic, but the students really like it too.
And the staff members who have been using it in their classes. So once again, our Career Connections teachers have been using the videos and the Ohio Means Jobs Experience Tracker. So they're probably in it the most. And then our IT teacher also is using it in her personal finance course. So she's showing videos to the students regarding careers in that course as well. So we have a few teachers using it. We are expanding it to the middle school. So when we purchased the program, it's for 612, but our middle school counselors, they're onboarding all of the parents of the 8th graders this year and are showing their first, what is it called? The onboarding videos when the students first get in?
Yeah.
Okay. So that will be part of the expansion for next year. So the high school staff, really led by Rachel, has been training our middle school counselors so that it pushes down to the 6th through 8th graders as well.
So there's so many things I want to ask about because you're using so much of SchooLinks. I think the big one I want to ask about is when you said they're using those videos. So you're talking about the learning units. They're actually using those in the classroom as well.
Yes, I know Mrs. Staub is. So she's been the one. She just shared with me last week or before spring break that she has been using some of those modules in her personal finance course.
That's great. So you have. Wow, so you're really using a lot of SchooLinks between the course planner, sounds like doing recommendation letters, and I thought we were going to focus on the Ohio Means Job Seal, but there's so much more.
Yeah, that's been one facet. I will say those teachers did an exceptional job of jumping in and almost helping build that template. So I think that's the best thing about the program that I like is that if you meet with the SchooLinks team, to build whatever template or whatever export you need in the system, the engineering team and Becca will work with you to build that aspect. So what I really like is the flexibility and the fluidity of the process where SchooLinks is constantly adapting to what Ohio schools need and schools in other states, depending upon their particular laws and graduation requirements as well.
We covered so much. I mean, I feel like I want to invite you for like a webinar, like a longer chat in the future.
David, we're available if you want to fly us to California, wherever we can help you. People have started to call me. It's interesting. I received 2 calls from districts in Ohio from a couple of weeks ago. And I think my name is now on a list, which is fine. I think my name, I'm going to ask Becca about that. I think I'm on a list, but I was able to share very candidly about the process and about the expectations of time. I think when you start a program like this with all of the data that needs to be front loaded, people need to go in and understand what that time frame looks like. So I've been able to share with curriculum directors, assessment coordinators, and IT directors what that timeline is going to look like.
And it's nice, you can tell the counselors who are looking at this program, we connect our students' Common App accounts with SchooLinks, and it's so easy to do. Even SchooLinks provides the instructions that we send out to students. So that's one less thing I have to create. And then that's how we send our transcripts through SchooLinks. We don't even log in through Common App anymore. And that's how teachers send letters of recommendation. And SchooLinks provided the instructions for teachers on how to upload letters. I didn't have to help anyone. So they were very well written. And SchooLinks provides like a scope and sequence for our kids. So, what assessments freshmen should be taking, what assessments sophomores should be taking, and so on. So from the counselor standpoint, we love it. So that's just a cherry on top of the SEAL tracking and the Ohio graduation plan tracking. So we're in it every day.
I would say too, David, one of the last components that we're working on, I was even going to ask Rachel today, is there's an alumni feature
That's great. And you should ask. So there's the alumni feature, but we also have the senior exit survey. That's
yes.
I was going to bring that up, that we're going to use that as well, because counselors at the end of the year, we need to know where their transcripts are going to go. So we are planning on using the senior exit survey through SchooLinks. So I'm looking forward to working with that and how that's going to look.
Well, we could talk forever, but thank you so much for partnering with us and for all the kind words. And yeah, Dawn, if you're not already on a list for people to reach out to, I'm going to make sure that everyone knows they can reach out to you.
Thanks, David. I appreciate that. Anything I can do.
Well, thank you both.
All right. Thanks, David. Take care.